Yo, what's up? We're doing it. I'll be honest. Today I stayed up super late last night, and so all of today I was not really feeling streaming. I intended to start streaming earlier, but I just didn't get around to it. And then I was watching a little bit of Iron Mouse, and somebody asked her, "How do I stream?" And she said, "Go live now." And I took that as a command. So here I am, live now with you. We're chilling. We're doing some Balatro. And I really want to talk about Arcane. So tell me if you haven't seen them yet, because I'm going to talk about them otherwise. 6 episodes are out. They did the first package of 3 last week, and then the second package of 3 this week. And man, it's some good shit. That's for sure. Insane shit, I would say. It's very impressive. Extremely impressive what they've been able to pull off. And oh man, it's insane. So cool. I did some work off stream and got pretty far into Yellow Deck, but man, this Orange Steak's kicking my ass. This game's hard. I do pretty good job on strategy games in general, but man, these high stakes are so hard. Yeah, I don't have too many. Oh yeah, on this file I have crazy checker deck. I have another file, my mobile file, that blue deck is pretty high, but we're doing yellow deck because it gives me extra money and that feels nice. I like starting in with some money. It's a great time. Okay, so I have to remember what I'm even doing. What have I been playing? Full of Houses for some reason, even though I have... Oh yeah, I remember what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I haven't known what I'm doing. Like, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna continue to have no idea what I'm doing. I could have sworn I got farther than this, but maybe not. Okay. So what I'm gonna do... I would like to... come on. Okay. Gonna do this, because maybe I'll go with flush houses. Yeah, flush houses are insane. So re-trigger. That won't give me anything. We'll see what happens. I don't really know how successful this run is going to be, honestly. That's an okay score for not really knowing what I'm doing this time. I have queens, I have jacks. I could get more 10s. I'd rather not, though. For some reason, I'm going all full houses. This should be okay. I don't know what I'm doing this time. This is gonna die pretty soon, which is terrifying. So maybe I should get rid of it now or soon, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. How have y'all been? I just been chilling. Do I want to go face cards? Not really. I don't really have any more face cards than any other card. And I'm getting nothing. It's really good. It's just... Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know. I really am at a loss this round. Don't really know what's going on, but we'll figure it out. I don't want to deal with that right now. Just I'm gonna say no. Gonna say no to that. Discard 8s. Hey, look, 8. Hey, check that out. That's actually pretty great. Because of evens. Wow. Guess that's what I'm going for. I guess that's what I'm going for. The big question is, what do y'all want to watch? What do y'all want to watch me play? I don't want that. Cause I like playing Balatro. I kind of want to start doing music reviews. I guess we'll just jump into all spades, try to make everything spades. Oh, look, perfect. Some spades. And then I can do that. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Funnily enough, last night, the thing that I destroyed my brain on, you know, I stayed up so late. It was a YouTube video about something called spinners. Let me spell that for you. It's I don't know what that is. It's that called spinners. And it's a mathematical thing that has a lot of application in physics, and like they use it in quantum mechanics a lot. And let me tell you, it is baffling. You could ask me, you can ask me what exactly it is, and I won't be able to tell you because it's just so strange. And he did a really good job of explaining it well, you know, as well as he could, right? I guess I have to discard. That's kind of unfortunate. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because there's a straight flush. Oh yeah, but someday I want to like actually understand what a spinner is. Because it's like some way to understand. I can't even. I can't even. I'm sorry. I can't even tell you because I don't know what it is. But let me tell you, that's what it was. That's what shot my brain. That's what made me all tired, is because I was so invested in the video on spinners. Maybe someday we'll talk about it, because it's pretty interesting. I don't know if it'd be good stream content, I'll be honest, because it's so crazy. And I mean, it's so crazy. It's just so crazy. Okay. I think this is kind of a cracked pick, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll do that. I would love that. I am at 4 though. I don't really need more money. This is nice, but not amazing. I'll get this and then maybe... Okay, sure. That'll do, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Whatever, sure. We'll just do this. I might have destroyed everything. I might have really messed everything up. Not on purpose. I swear it wasn't on purpose. Now I just don't have any mold. Yeah, I just messed my whole thing up. Damn it. Damn it. What have I done? like, maybe I can... No, I can't make it through this one. Sadly. I got rid of my molt. I need to be more careful about that. Make sure I don't get rid of my molt on accident. It does happen more often than I would like. But, you know, what do you do? It will definitely not be a super long stream. Because, as aforementioned, I'm tired. I'm having trouble with basic words. Maybe not basic words, but words in general. Words are hard. Words are known to be hard. So, you know, that is not too bad of a thing. But, hey, okay, how about this? Let's go crazy. Try to get a 4 of a kind. Ooh, we went crazy. We got him. Honestly, some kind of cracked picks. This is common, and I don't like that it's eternal, but it's okay. We can work with that. We'll just have really good spread. Okay. This is better for scaling for sure. Yeah. Come on. Thank you. We go back. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't really need this. Yeah, I'll get it next time. I want to scale. Whoa. Okay. I guess I could have gone the other direction with that, but it's too late now. Why did I keep the 8? Okay, whatever. I'm fishing for a straight flush, right? But I might be destroying myself trying to get this straight flush. In fact, I think I am. Well, there it is. I did not, in fact, destroy myself trying to get the straight flush. Oh, royal flush is what I meant. That's what I meant. Easy. And by easy, I mean we did it on the last hand, and it was actually kind of scary. Oh, I didn't get anything, almost. That's weird. Kind of need that. Don't really want that. I mean that and that, so we could get more from that. Sure, whatever, it's fine. Hard cards are debuffed, which is actually a little bit of a problem, or can be a little bit of a problem. My brain is so fried. I will not be doing this for very long. But I'll have fun while I am. Okay. That's not great. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Are we good? Now we get this rare Joker, which is great. Yo. Okay. This is it, my friends. This is it, more or less. That's crazy. That is crazy. Lucky cards. Temperance, I could get more money. Sure, let me just get some more money. We could do this. I'm trying to get my value out of this before we let it go. Let it fly off into the night. because that is what is going to happen. We're gonna let this go because of that. Which one? Probably this one. And by probably, I mean 100%. Okay. Cool. Cool. We're looking good. We are looking good. I need to start upgrading shit so that I actually have things to multi-times. I don't need either of those, especially because I'm just searching for Eternal Jokers, because all the other ones will get eaten up. Don't want that. Do want this. I'll find a use for this at some point. Yes, that's awesome. A little unfortunate that the ordering is going to be... Yeah, the ordering isn't going to be ideal. Okay, play only one type, one hand type this round. That type is going to be regular old flushes. I've had this burn me today, in fact. I've been completely destroyed by accidentally, well, not thinking about this and picking, well, I picked full house, right, for the one hand type this round. That's kind of a hard one to pull off, especially twice, especially with only 2 discards, right, because we're so far up. Yeah, so I fucked myself and I died. It was great. Alrighty. We're locking into this. Does this work? Yeah, so if I ever get that one's not compatible, that one is compatible, but I don't need it there. Yeah, so this is perfect. This is incredible because, yeah, all my face cards will trigger multiple times, but right now this one is more important and it's more big. Yeah, so it increases, but all these are eternal, so nothing happens. They cannot be destroyed. It's a little bit of a fun loop. Hole of loop. That's great. So the next goal is to get maybe lucky and molt on all my face cards, and also maybe turn my face cards into one color, 1 or 2 colors. This makes it a little bit easier. It's kind of hard. How would I do this? I would like to duplicate these so that I can go for like, I could go for straight flushes. I could go for flush houses. Flush houses I think is probably better. I mean, they are better, right? I don't have it on this one yet. I would love to make one of my jokers negative, because at this point I can't get another joker. I mean, I could sell this, but that would instantly kill me. Okay. Sure, it'll work. Yeah, it'll work, that's for sure. Wow, okay. We're doing great. I am very pleased. Very, very pleased. Okay, to that end. Yeah, that's good. Do I even want this though? I just don't want to get face cards or, well, okay. Oh, I can re-roll it. Sure, we'll get this. I will have also been doing Blue Sky quite a bit. No repeat hint, I can do that. That's not a big deal. Especially if I only play one hand, which is probably what is going to end up happening. Yeah, I've been on Blue Sky quite a bit. I was never really a Twitter user for, I mean, I don't know, I just never really got into it. But I've been on Blue Sky just as, you know, Avi on Blue Sky, Avi XXR if you want to hang out on Blue Sky. But yeah, it's been really fun. It's been really fun. Very supportive, very chill. People are really chill on there. Yeah, it's been good. Better than Twitter, that's for sure. I mean, the bar is so fucking low from Twitter, because holy shit, like, Twitter has become such a hellhole. I want to just keep going because of madness. This is cracked. This whole thing is cracked. Okay, that's not ideal. I mean, we shouldn't be dead. I'm gonna need a jack here. There we go. And there's Royal Flush. Yeah, we're fine. Especially with the steel card. Like, but oh my god, the next 3 episodes of Arcane, dude, they are doing such a good job. It's incredible. It's incredible. I'm very impressed. Just the way that they're able to weave these story threads, and make sure that they're taking care of their characters while still hurting them, and like, I don't know, it's just very, very impressive. It is very impressive. Do I want to destroy these? Sure, maybe. No. That's not what I wanted. It's like the worst thing that could have happened, but I mean, I did do it. It was my decision. So it's not really, I should not be, well, I guess we are pretty much right there, especially with this, to a Royal Flush. We are pretty damn close. Shit. Okay. What are we at? We got a lot of jacks. So we just don't have that many cards is the problem. Whoo, got lucky. Damn. That was scary. That was real scary. So Royal Flushes do not show up at all. Or are they just straight flush? They might just be straight flushes. I don't remember. Don't want any of those. Kind of trash, to be honest. I don't really want either of these either, but I actually am playing straight flushes. I never play straight flushes. Like, truly, I never, ever play straight flushes. So this is new for me. I don't care about that. I can get rid of my money. We're at a 3.5 molt. Like, everything is fine. I'm actually gonna do this, and then this, and then that. Awesome. I do need an ace or a 9. There we go. This is actually a little bit of dead weight right now. Not too bad. It is just the same. It's just a straight flush, but they changed the name. Because it looks all cool, because it's a royal flush. See, this is what I wanted. Perfect. We are honestly, we're basically sitting pretty at this point. We are sitting, and the way that we are sitting is pretty. Getting loaded back up. I'd rather do the madness, to be honest. And whoops. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's a 10. Don't question my methods. And by that I mean, I know my methods are weird. I know. Don't question my methods, because look at how good we're sitting now. So good. Sure. Yeah. Oh, I guess well, I don't know. We'll see. I've been doing a lot of straight flushes, but that might, if I can, I would like to transfer that into, there we go. That's the first step towards, flush houses. Man, my brain is dying today. Hey. This wouldn't be a flush house. It would be a full house, and it probably would be an insta win. You know what? This'll be a good test. You know what? It's actually almost the same as the straight flush at this point. So, even without the flush. Perfect. So we're totally fine just with full houses. Not bad. Not bad. I am not mad. I watched a little bit of the Jake Paul fight. And man, I mean, I was pretty distracted. I was doing playing League with my friends. And like, but man, what a boring, I mean, like, you kind of know going in, you know, that it's rigged. Like, why would they do it if Jake Paul wasn't the one who was going to win, right? But tragically, everybody wanted him to lose. Like, that's almost not an exaggeration. Pretty much everybody wanted him to lose. See, okay, flush house, still way better than straight flush and the full house. So yeah, if I can do flush houses, that's obviously the best option. Sometime soon I want to, that was weird. I want to sit down and edit all my VODs. But that's just, it's kind of a lot, you know? It's kind of a lot. I think I could do a good job editing them down. But do I even have... I do. A handful. Yeah, that'll do. I don't care about this. Not really. Not at this point. See, right now I would love to get a flush house because of this. You know what? And this is worth it. This is worth it, I believe, for this flush house, because I want to start upgrading that. Oof. That is intense. We're doing good. Yeah, Ceres. Very cool. And now I don't want to do a full, flush house, because that will mean that I just am undoing what I just did, and I don't want to do that, because it will decrease the level of the played hand. No, what do I want? Well, that's not what I should have done. You know what? I don't even care. We'll see what happens. There we go. Regular old full house. And I'm okay having that decrease. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're doing really, really well. Winning with 3 hands left is... You always want to win handily. Like... Because then you get, well, depending on the deck, but mostly you'll get more money because you'll have more leftover hands if you win as handily as you possibly can. Why did I... That was a little silly. You know, I'm honestly really curious as to how well a 2 pair will do. This might destroy me, but I just need to gauge and see. That's why I did that test, is because it could have not gone well, but that was insane. That was insane, and that gives me a really, really good indication of how easy this is going to be. Probably pretty easy, honestly. Don't need that. Yeah, we'll do some cringe. This times 6 mult is insane. I still have so many kings out there. What I really need is bigger hand. That is absolutely, that would be preferable, or preferable, as some people like to say. And there we go. Just a regular old full house, and I believe it will shoot me beyond what I need. Wow. Okay. Yeah, not even close. It's kind of insane. I honestly don't even need any of this shit. Like, I'm good. Which is crazy. It's not very often that you end up at this point in the game, boss of Anti-8, just like, oh, we're fine. And it's this kind of run. It's this kind of run that will do it. You know? Like, I think this will do it. Like, I'm not even kidding. Okay, I was extremely wrong. Okay. This is only a pair. Okay. This is not going well. It's going fine. And by that I mean we won. We did it. Good for us. Nice. That was great. Let's move on. Gold stake. I think I've maybe done one gold stake, so I haven't finished that one. Let me check my mobile really quick, because now that I think about it, I don't know if I have ever done a gold stake. Kind of crazy. Let me check. New run. I have gotten... No way, I've never done gold stake before. Very cool. So hopefully y'all will get to see my first gold stake win. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up being tonight or not. My guess is no. And wait a second. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Something interesting that I've seen on Blue Sky, well, just on social media in general. Oh, is that better? That's better. Something interesting is there's kind of a threshold where people go from just other users to like when a person gets to a certain threshold of attention and like followers and stuff, they go from being just some random person that's like putting out their thoughts and feelings and experiences on the internet to like somebody that people want to give attention to because they want to get attention back. Like the perception changes, and it's kind of like their status or their kind of reputation, like their internet reputation changes a little bit, and they become somebody whose attention other people seek out. And it's interesting, there's kind of a flip there. Like if you're getting some in it, I don't know, there's kind of like it depends on the person, right? But there seems to be kind of like a follower cutoff. If you have enough people, you reach kind of a critical mass, and then it draws more people because they see that other people are into this person, and they're like, like they must have something going on, right? And so I'm gonna want to get their attention because they're somebody cool. Other people think they're cool, so they must be cool, right? And it's interesting, just something interesting that I found, that I've kind of seen just in a little bit of time that I've been on the app. It's interesting. It's just interesting to see how perception changes, and man, that really was a good round. That last round is really good. Kind of like bafflingly good. Doing the unthinkable. What? Stake. Rental jokers. Ugh, rental jokers. I'm doing it. I'm going all in on the spades. This might kill me right here and now. Okay, never mind. We're good. But yeah, I would love to get to that point. I'm still at the point where it's like, you're definitely just a user, and that's part of the process, right? But I'm still trying to figure out streaming and like what exactly that means, and I'm trying to figure out both like how do you actually make it streaming and how do you get attention on the internet at all. Like it's there are things I've never really done, like the success that I've gotten in life and stuff. Like I work a pretty good job, right? And that's all been in person. Like I know pretty well how to it's just skills of like being consistent, but it's also like God, this sucks. This is perishable. That's really annoying. But it's also like how to charm people in person. That's part of it, and I think I do a pretty good job of just charming people. You know what I could do? I honestly, I feel like a mad lad for even thinking about this, but should I do it? Whatever. Sure. Oh, it's only polychrome. I'm mad at it. No, I should be okay for now. I should be okay. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure all this out, right? How to get attention on the internet, and it's hard because often I don't I want like immediate feedback, right? Like that's kind of what my brain craves. And so when I don't get immediate feedback, it can be frustrating and make it hard to even want to keep giving. That's probably why I haven't popped off on the internet or figured out how to do this whole internet attention thing at all. Loses 3 at the end of the round. That's really bad. This is really good, though. This is a really good card. Well, okay, so actually, I've never gotten this to work. And it's eternal. Sure. I don't really know what I'm doing with this anyway, so might as well go out on a limb and do something really weird. And now we get to start stacking it. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out exactly what success on the internet even means. Like, what does it mean? What, and how do you get there? You know? Just want that 2, man. Want that other 2. No other 2. And this will push me over, so. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I still didn't get the 2, but that's okay. It's a whole different beast trying to do shit on the internet, you know? That's death. Okay, it's okay. At least I'm above water still. At the end of the round. One hand. Well, I might be out right here. Straight up. This might be it. Never mind. Or I'm totally fine. But I really think it's just persistence. I'm almost positive it's just persistence at this point. Like, I just have to go for it. Continue to go for it. Go for it as hard as I can. You know, ask for attention consistently, right? Because that's part of it. It's like, are you willing to ask? Because often if you're willing to ask, other people are willing to give it. You know? So the big question is, do I feel comfortable enough with this 4 of a kind? I'm going to say that I do and probably end up dying. Well, I'll be fine. I wasn't fine. Reader, I was not fine. It's fine. I kind of riding on the edge of that anyways. It was kind of a... I am absolutely going to go for this though. Easy. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just interesting. It's interesting to try to figure out. It ain't easy. It ain't easy being a person. Come on. Give me an ace. Literally all I need. That works too. I'm glad I kept the queen. Should be okay. Yeah, just barely. Well, okay, that's not great. It's not awful, but it's not really great either. Because I have to sell this for it to give me any sort of value. Like, oh, come on. Sure. Yeah, okay, this is fine. And by fine, I mean it's kind of terrifying. Ooh, I just like unpopped my ears by, I think I swallowed and yawned at the same time. That was not a good thing. That was not a very... Oh, well, now I'm just dead. There we go. Now my ears are popped. Like when you go up too high, or you're like, you know, driving up in the mountains or whatever, and your ears get all poppy. They got all muted. Oh, that's what happened, but I just did it myself. Somehow. Ugh. Well, I think this is it. It's okay. I actually did okay. I was pretty close. Yo, the most recent Dawn to Dawn episode was also just totally cracked. Give me 1 second. replying to somebody. I don't want to risk that. One of my college professors, because I want to hear a weird story. So I was doing some remote, I would rather go for tens. I was doing some remote therapy for fun. More or less. Some things happened and I was like spiraling a little bit, and so I was like, oh, how about I do some therapy? Just jump into some online therapy. Because I think it'll be good for me, you know? And so I jumped into it, and the guy seemed pretty cool. Like, he was cool enough. He like kind of misgendered me a couple times, and that felt weird, but overall he seemed like pretty helpful, pretty good, you know, or at least he started out pretty good. And then I told him I've got some big projects that I'm working on, right? And I told him, this sucks. This being rental is shit. I told him about some big projects I was working on, and he seemed super involved, like super excited about it. And this is a good card. And I told him about it more, and he was like, yo, this can really be a thing. And I was like, wow, okay. That's awesome. I don't really have people tell me that specifically, but also like that, just believing in what I'm doing in that kind of way, that intensely, was kind of a new thing for me, you know? And so I was like, oh, awesome. Of course, I respond to it really well because it's somebody telling me I can achieve my dreams, you know? Because not just because they want me to, because they're close to me, and because they like me and want me to achieve what I'm going for as a person, but also because they actually see potential in it. And just some random person, right? Some person that I didn't know beforehand, and they're saying that I can do this. And it was very validating. I didn't want to do that. That's okay. So I was like, awesome. That's really cool. I'm going to keep, like, I got to the point where I didn't necessarily feel like I was getting much value from the therapy itself, because I really only needed it for that one thing that was happening that like didn't feel okay. But he helped me figure it out, and it was fine, right? But pretty quickly, just the way he starts talking about my project feels kind of weird. Like, he starts giving me advice. I'm not asking for advice really, and he just starts like giving me a whole bunch of advice on how to do this, right? And he's coming from a very like entrepreneurial type place. Like the things that he's saying and like how he's framing it is very like entrepreneurial. And another thing he says is that I gotta push really hard. Like, I don't necessarily have the time. Oh shit. I don't really have the time to spare. That I just got to go as hard as I can right now, because I don't have the time to spare. I just got to go as hard as I can, right? And all of this just made me feel really uncomfortable. I didn't like the way he was approaching me as a person. I didn't like the way that he was approaching my project and telling me what to do. And it just felt weird, man. It just felt really weird. And so I quit the therapy because I kind of was done with the bit. I'm going to regret this. I was done with the bit that I needed, right? And it was feeling good. I felt like I kind of had a mentor. But pretty quickly I realized that this guy was not the right mentor for me, right? So wow, that's insane. And so I quit therapy because I was like, I don't want this guy in my ear telling me how to do things, telling me to go a certain direction, telling me that I am not moving fast enough. Like, come on, bro. That's not what you're here for, one. And two, like, this just makes it harder for me. This makes it so much harder when you are telling me what to do, you know? Yeah, so I dropped him. It felt really good. At first, I felt guilty because I was like, hey, this guy, I don't know why. I just felt guilty about it, right? But pretty quickly, I was like, nah, that was a good thing. That was a good thing. A good thing that I don't have him around anymore. It was not smart for me. It was making me doubt myself to have him, you know, be in my ear. But sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. But yeah, so I decided to, because I've been feeling really good about things. I'm really motivated. Like the stuff that I'm doing with my friends has been popping off really hard. They're really into it. And so I decided to reach out to my, old college mentor. He, wow, that's a lot for nothing. He was my, kind of my senior project mentor. I wrote a screenplay. That was the end of college for me, was writing a screenplay. And he was the one who kind of mentored me through that, and he was very helpful. And something I've kind of had trouble finding was someone who I felt had like a good sense of taste. Like, that sounds a little brutal, but like, I've always lived in places. Wow, I'm getting so much. I've always lived in places where it's just a lot of like kind of rural places, not super big city-y. And so like very often I just haven't had people around me that have the kind of taste that I do, obviously no shade to them. Like, that's, cool. Taste is taste, it like doesn't really matter. But when I'm trying to do projects and stuff that like I want somebody that has taste that's similar to mine, it does make it hard, right? Because then I'm this looks good. Yeah. Because I need somebody who I can bounce ideas off, who I feel like will understand what I'm talking about, right? And who will like, oh boy, I'm going for a flush, obviously. I shouldn't be going for a flush. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. It's an ace. We're good. All's well. Yeah, I need somebody who has good taste that I trust, not just taste that like their own taste, because everybody has their own taste, right? But taste that I can trust. And when they tell me, hey, this is really cool, I'm like, okay, I know what you like. And so I trust you when you say, hey, this is really cool, and I trust you for me, not just for you. Because like when you tell me, oh, that's really cool, I trust you. Obviously, that's your taste. So I am just like, awesome. Like that's what you're to. That's great. That's perfect. Right. But when it comes to something like my own stuff, I can't just have some rando's opinion, or even some person who I trust as somebody who loves me, but not necessarily as somebody who has taste that like I know I can use as a reference. That's what I'm trying to say, is that some random person who has taste that I can reference and be like, yes, I know that their taste is something that I can reference, right? Sure, that's kind of whatever, but and so I've decided to go back to this guy, right? This mentor of mine who is awesome. He's really cool. And I hope that he can kind of give me. He can give me the reference that I need. He can give me the vibes. He can help me make sure that I'm doing things in the right way with the right vibes. You know? I'm gonna just do this actually. And instantly win. I think, maybe. Yes. Instantly win. I need to be looking out for the green dye. Yo. This is some crazy synergy that I've thought about before, but never made work. And now I'm here. And now I can make it work. This is cool. Negative? No, this isn't good though. Like, this will hurt me. Even if it's negative, it's not smart. Okay, so I need to do as many rounds as I possibly can. And I need to make sure, okay, that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. So yeah, I just am trying to get something arranged with him so that I can, hold jokers. This is jokers and consumables. You know what? Just want to buy it and keep it right there, actually. Perfect. Oh, I have been doing a lot of full houses. That might even be worth it. Don't really want that. 1-7, 2 king. Lot of aces, though. Okay. This should be it. Hopefully. Yeah, this'll be it. Cause yeah, I quit this therapist, right? And then I started kind of missing what he was giving me, you know? The feedback of him being like, yeah, these projects are really cool. Like, you definitely can do this. And like, I'm looking forward to where you're going. Like, that is powerful. That feeling is powerful. Crap. This would be net gain of 1. Because you get 4 at the end of the round and then you lose 3. It's kind of funny. Is that worth? With this? Oh, I should not have done that. That was really, really unwise. Yeah, that was really dumb. And I might be able to make it. I think I'll be able to make it. Well, okay, maybe I won't. I need to be trying to go for something spicy. So yeah, I'm just kind of chasing that, I guess. Chasing that validation. Wow, that's a lot better. And just because I'm, you know, kind of what I was talking about before, trying to figure out how to make shit on the internet and like make it like make sense, you know. Not easy, really not easy. And so I'm trying to figure out exactly what that means, you know. Oh, sad. Well, that might be it. This is better than nothing. No real reason to do that, but... Oh, sad. That one was actually going pretty well. Especially for my first gold run of the night. That was pretty good. But yeah. just trying to make things make sense, you know? You know, you're a person. You get it. It can be hard trying to make things make sense. Things often just don't make sense, you know? And so you just try to make it make sense, but sometimes even then it still doesn't make sense. What is going on? So rude. I just want a full house. What? Well, I guess I'm just hosed. Yeah, that was rude. All I wanted was a full house. Come on. It's close, but not quite. Though. I need a 9 still. A 9 or an ace. Good, good straight. Best straight you can get. Aside from a straight flush. We're good here, I think. If we get any sort of luck at all. Do we have any 10s? We have 2 10s. I'm going to just do this and try to get a 10. And if not, we're still probably fine. Yes, we are fine. Cool. This being perishable is tragic. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, this is much worse because it might attach itself to a perishable or a rental. You know? Ooh. No way. That is so sad, bro. Retriggers all played face cards. All cards are face cards. And then I'm going to get a face card buff thing here. I'm not. That's fine, but oh, man. Sad. Sure, we'll try this. I have never really done this all that much. Check this out. And nothing happens. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. There we go. What can I say? I'm just like full of ambition and passion, and it sometimes is hard to. I just really want to do something with it, you know? I'm trying, but it's hard. It's difficult. Whoa. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. It's a lot of chips. Exactly 1,000. That was wonderful. Oh, it's good. It's real good. Oh, and selling is only 1. Because it's a rental, otherwise this would be good. Or maybe it's because I got it in a pack. I'm not actually sure how that works. Club cards debuffed, does not matter for me. Oh boy. Okay. That'll work. Sorry, I just bombed you. Okay. I'm gonna need to search for replacements for these guys. Otherwise, I will be dying. For sure. Ugh. Huh? Guess it doesn't really matter. I should be okay no matter what. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, that's not a bad card. But I can't get it. Can I get... I can get it if I sell both of these. Oh no, that's so bad. Or I could get this and just hope and pray. That's what we're doing. We're hoping and we're praying. That's so bad. I just have to do this. Club cards, that's good. Good thing I didn't totally mess myself up. Club cards, and I want spades. Because I think at this point we're still... Oh, especially because it'll trigger multiple times. Yep. Yeah, we're fine. Easy, easy. I really need another one of these. Or some face card something, right? Like, I'm gonna just straight up sell this. Oh, that was a bad idea. Should be okay still. Maybe. We'll see. I really destroyed that last one, so. I don't know. We might be okay. Yeesh. We might be okay. We should get, yeah, I was gonna say, we should get something here. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. I need the smiley face. Give me the smiley face. Please. Smiley face. I have to get another one of these. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Oh, I could have done something better than that. Okay, we're dead if I keep doing it this way. Actually, we're probably dead no matter what. Yep, it's over. It's over. Oh boy. Cool. 07 that run. It was messy anyways. It's totally fine. Okay. Going right back in. I really want to start doing music reviews, album reviews. That's definitely not an unsaturated field. There are definitely a lot of people trying to make that work, you know? You know, and what it is, for jobs, I've just gotten really, really lucky. But now I'm at the point where I just have to work and not trust that I'm gonna get lucky. I just need to work hard and figure this out, you know? We'll do 4s. Just want to use them to stack this guy up. Sure. Okay, I think I just messed myself up. Yeah. Unless we get really lucky. I think I'm dead. Goodbye. I did in fact get really lucky. I still might be dead. Yeah. 07s. 07s in the chat. That. Okay. As long as I can get this one done. Should I do this? The answer is no. Full house is better. Because then I only need one other full house. Kings, jacks, nines. I can do nines and tens. Okay, going jacks and tens. Guess we're going 2 pair. Seeing what happens. Ah, sad. 07's in the chat. Okay. Full house, my beloved. Oh. Good old straight. I think if I were to rank them, so it's hard because what are the how am I ranking them? Is it like most satisfying to play? Is it like ones I just like the most in general? I think if we're saying most satisfying to, okay, so flushes are very satisfying to play. Not as satisfying as 4 of a kind. 5 of a kind is the most satisfying to play. For sure. No, flush 5s are the most satisfying to play because you're playing 5 of the same card. And like, come on, that's incredible, right? But of these ones, four of a kind are very satisfying. Straight flushes are satisfying, but I think 4 of a kind are more satisfying. Best hand, I think full houses are better, at least early game, before you start modifying your deck. Full houses are better than 4 of a kind than straight flush because they're easier to do. They're just so much easier. And early, you just need good, consistent hands that you can pull off consistently. Okay, we should be good with this. You know. Oh, no queens. Come on, there's a queen. We might even be okay with this. Because then I get 13 and then times 1.5. Easy. Oh, it's the 600 round. I shouldn't have been concerned. This is devious. But fuck. Fuck. Do you see what I just did? Do you see what I just did? Something dumb. Something really dumb. It was dumb that I did that. It's fine. Eternals, man, they'll sneak up on you and get their little claws in your back, and then there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. You can't escape. That looks amazing. I don't want that. I'm not gonna let you do that to me again. I just haven't really done this much with Eternals, and so I was like, ooh, buy everything. Ha, fun. No, it's not fun. It's devious. It's disgusting. I'm also getting a lot better at pivoting. A lot better at pivoting. I'ma just do this. And that is what I was waiting for. I was also waiting for that. Dusk. Okay. 7,000 in total with 0 hands remaining is pretty damn good. This is actually going to counteract this for, you know, as long as it's... Okay, it's not bad. This one isn't awful either. Not necessarily great. Not necessarily bad. This... I had a strategy in mind for this, but I don't... Now it's gone. Like, there's no way to use the same strategy. I don't even remember what the strategy was. Do not even remember. 5 5s for some reason. Sure, we could do this too. Oh, I want more queens. That's upcoming. I need to just buy this. More queens, more queens, more queens. Any queens at all would be great. Literally any queens at all would be awesome. Okay. I think I kind of need a queen, right? Gotta death this, and then we'll do a little bit of this, and then I think we're okay. I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter. Spooky. Spooky, spooky. Okay. These aren't good enough. This is making me a lot of money, honestly, even though it's a perishable. It's making me a lot of money. Ooh, ooh. I really do love doing this. I love it. Oh. Check that out. Check that out. Gonna discard down for queens. Not get any. Well, not get one. One is enough for now. Wish I could have had this on the retrigger one. That would have been awesome. I think that's better than misprint. Yeah, we'll just go. It's fine. Maybe I'll play Death's Door. It's honestly been a really long time since I played Death's Door. I am, as stated before, really tired though, so I might not do that today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Shouldn't have done that, I guess. But might as well do this. For this guy. Wow. Wow. Oh. That's funny. Wait. There we go. Didn't really need to do that, but nice. Okay. Not bad. Cool. Great, even. Played. Doesn't really help us all that much. We trigger that for a scoring card. I do want this. We just go. We go. We go. We're at ante 4. Do a spade flush. Hey, look, a spade flush. There's always a question of, do I wait until dusk? Wait until dusk. This one I do actually want to wait until dusk. Could do that. Diamond flush. Oh boy. No, no. Well, that might be it. Had a good run. But what do you do? Give me no sevens. Part of what I find so interesting about the whole, like, if you already have a following, then people think you're cool, and if you don't have enough of a following, then they're kind of just like, oh, just a user. It's like famous people can post like random shit that means literally nothing, and they'll get a really good reaction because people already know them and like them, right? And they've already gotten some value from them, or they perceive to be getting value from them, right? And so these people are like, oh, this person that's really cool that I already know is doing something cool. They just trust the thing that the person's doing, even if it isn't necessarily groundbreaking or interesting or cool. Like a famous person could tweet, "What's up?" and then like get tons of attention and tons of people like, you know, sometimes falling over themselves to respond, right? And that makes sense because these people know and like these celebrities already. Sure. We're at that point. Straight flushes, huh? I honestly don't like this card very much because it's so hard to pull off. This might be bad. This might be really unwise because I need to do 2 pair. Actually, I want the money because this I'm almost positive will be a thing. Oh, okay. The first lucky card will just trigger and we're totally fine, right? Don't mind if I do. Honestly, yeah, I can do that. I can accept that. Ooh, that's what I want. Oh, that's so good. Wow, that is so good. And I'm going to move this here just so that I don't die instantly. You know what I'm excited for? The new Nosferatu movie. Like, no joke. I am so pumped for that movie. Wow. So good. I want this. Sure. It's not a big deal. I need to make... Oh, this is actually good. This is a good buffer. Yeah. That's a really good buffer, actually. There's my double. Cool. That'll work. It'll work just fine. Actually, I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. I would love a mime. Give me that mime. Rip, Rip no mimes. I mean, okay, that's not great, but it's not bad either. It actually makes it so that I could destroy this. Or that sounds like an insane decision. Double the malt, so it would give it this 20 malt. That sounds like an insane decision. I would rather... No, I need to keep this. Cool. I'm fishing for kings. You know, it's another really good game. Nier. Nier is a really good game. Really quite good. Wow. Incredible. And this happens before. That's crazy. What do I want this to destroy? I can come back for that. Kind of want this to get rid of this. I want to be feeding this pretty consistently. 18 malt isn't bad. Give me kings. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll do our best. And by our best, I mean way better than I thought that we would do. I don't really want to double that up. That sounds kind of messy. Because then I have to both try to make the king in hand work and the queen in hand work, and I'd rather just not do that. Rather not. Sure. Okay, we're actually doing just fine. Clever Joker. No. No. Okay. Oh. It doesn't matter. And call me crazy, but I'm actually gonna get rid of all these. We're fine. We're fine with this. It is a tragedy when I see a thing and I'm like, oh, cool. A cool, different thing that I could, like, some cool jokers that are like a cool different way of me playing this game right now, but I have it all one other different way, and too bad I can't pivot now, you know? Man, that Queen Joker really just wants to hang out. Too bad I don't want it. I guess it doesn't really, well, this does hurt actually. Because it is eternal. And there's nothing I can do. I'm thinking this. King, please? Or not? Aces are fine. Now I need to know I can go into aces. I think I have 5 aces now. Cool, that was half. No, I want to do this for some reason. That was, yeah, the reason was, I don't know. What was the reason? There was no reason. There was no good reason. Ugh, I threw that one. Absolutely threw it. So we're going to move on so I don't have to think about it. Hmm. Hmm. No, I need a 7 or a queen. Hey, look, a 7. It's just weird because, like, with streaming, it's hard to know. Sure, you're gonna give me something, I'm gonna take it. It's eternal, and that's not ideal, but it's good. With streaming, it's hard to know because, like, nobody can be. Ugh, I don't want either of these. Nobody can be watching, but that is not at this point. That's not necessarily an indication of anything, right? Like, I can be doing perfectly fine. Oh, like, I can be perfectly entertaining and engaging, but like, nobody is there to be engaged or entertained, and so it's hard for me to, like, actually know whether what I'm doing is good enough. I think it is. Pretty sure it is, you know? But, like, how do I know? You know? Yeah, I knew that I got that 4 of a kind, and I knew that it was just an immediate win. So I was like, let me sit and farm for these. Well, what's the next boss blind? I don't care about that one. Okay, I think this is my last game. We're gonna go spades. Yes, we are. Shouldn't have done that. This one gets rid of itself. Ooh, 2 pair. Don't mind if I do. Contains a 2 pair. I always have to remind myself. Oh, whoops. I might have just discard 8s. Today I basically just watched stuff. I didn't really do much. In the morning I mean, technically that contains a 2 pair, right? In the morning I watched the new episodes of Arcane. This afternoon and night I watched Hassan go to Alvea Sanctuary, which is like an animal sanctuary. That was very fun. Very fun. Guess I'll make this 5 a wild. Because I just did not feel like doing anything all day. And now I'm here. It's been good. It's been chill. Tried some new drinks. Those were fun. Discard 9s. Hopefully this doesn't win immediately. I don't think it will. Okay. This definitely won't. Okay, never mind. We're getting to that point where we are, for the time being, scaling faster than we technically need to. Yeah. Lucky sounds good. I should have used that, but I did not. Did not use it. It's just like, I could talk to myself all I want, but cool. Ooh, awesome. But that only takes me so far, you know? Like, There's only so much I can do talking to myself. And I have fun. But like, it could be so much better, you know, if there are other people to play off of. But it's hard to know before I have anybody to play off of, you know? Okay, we're actually looking a little scary. Actually, no, we're not. We're fine. This is kind of an insane... I didn't realize that this was molt. Give you more and more molt the more you used it. That's kind of insane. This will pay for itself, I believe. Maybe. Give myself another wild. Ooh, that's not bad. That ain't bad. Not a bad idea. Diamond card debuff. Discard jacks. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. It's already paid for itself like crazy. I'll go for kings, and then I don't know, just hope I get another 2-pair somewhere. I'm fine. Good, good, good. Honestly, it got eaten. Wait, what was here? It said it got eaten. What was that? Huh? Why am I so confused? Hearts by news. Sure, it's kind of whatever. Death would be good. I want that. Do a little bit of club card debuff. That's fine. I can do that. Get another chariot. Get more money. I think I'd rather have mold cards actually. Oh no, I know what I want. More steel. Oh, and more money, you know? Sure, why not? Why not? I'm using, yeah, full houses. There's just something about a full house that feels really good. You know what I mean? The 3 and the 2. Oh, God. So, I'm actually okay with this. Call me insane. Feel free, because that was kind of an insane move. Discard jacks. No, we'll not be doing that. I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, we are discarding jacks. Great. No regrets. Oh, we are killing it. We're killing it out here. Empress is killer. I have so much money too, somehow. I think that's what we're doing. I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't want that one. Yeah, check this out. Okay, it's like a stupid scaling one, but that's okay. I shouldn't have done that, but it's too late. 2, I don't want to discard 2s. I want to use twos. There we go. So now I need to... Oh, wow, we are doing really well. Wow, really good. I'm really happy with this. Actually, really happy. We'll see if we can replace Matador. Oh, the hand size. Yeah, the hand size. We'll see if I end up regretting that. Kind of want that. Every played card counts in scoring. Oh, that's awesome. That means I can do this. Oh, that's really good. These scale really well together, actually. Surprisingly. I'm getting rid of kings if I can. Wow, we are doing really well. I think I might do this just for the scaling because we're fine. Easy. I need more twos. I need more twos. I need to get more twos. Remind me. Get more twos. I want all of these. Most of them I can't get rid of too, so I don't need that. Aces. So I do want to get rid of that. I need to play twos if I can. Okay, doing okay. Hopefully I do not win here. Good. We're fine. Yeah. We got some crazy. That's giving us 40 chips out of nowhere. That's getting us 250 chips out of nowhere. That's giving us 24 molt. We're doing pretty well, honestly. I don't think I even need or want this. Unless it's negative. No. No. Give me that 2. Oh, it's making me discard 2s. Sad. I'd rather play them. I need to continue to upgrade this guy. My wee joker. Wee joker. Okay, give me another 2 so that I can duplicate it. I'm gonna do something crazy here. Turning an ace into a 2. I'm a mad lad. I do think it's partly because Balatro isn't really popping right now. But what do you do? Ooh, death into a 2. Or just give me a death. I'm okay with that too. Okay. Actually, three of a kind. 9. I want to do this right now. 3 of a kind. 88, not bad. Hey. It might end up being bad though, because I might not beat this. Yeesh. How much better is 3 of a kind? A lot better. 8s and 5s. Oh, we have so many 8s. What do we have? 3 more queens out there. More kings. We have six. We have four more sixes. That's actually our best bet. Well. Okay. They all get played, but we'll just have to see. That's depressing. Cool. Well, let's watch a little something. I actually do want to stay on here a little bit. We'll do some reacting. Ooh. Oh, this is eight months ago. He has the 100% world record. Playlists. React material.
In the early parts
Stop.
of the 1800s.
No, this always happens. And I'm like, no, I want to view the full playlist like every single time. I always want to view the full playlist. You know what? Let's do a little bit of a weird thing.
I'm going to paint you a word picture.
Oh no.
It's February 4th, 1987. You're a police officer in Tallahassee, Florida. You get a phone call reporting suspicious behavior by two men in a local park. Now, upon arriving to the park, you encounter the following. Two clean-cut young men in their 20s, both wearing well-tailored dark suits. They're driving a filthy and run-down Dodge van. They're accompanied by 6 children, ranging in ages from 2 to 11.
Huh?
The kids are covered in dirt with their hair matted and their skin clearly displaying countless insect bites.
What? Okay, hold on. I need to change my content classification. Maybe. Yeah. Adding violent and graphic depictions. Also, I will be back in a sec. I once again need to go to the bathroom. Don't worry about me.
Sometimes I just wanna rewind, wanna turn back time to a different time. Oh, sometimes I just wanna rewind, I just wanna rewind, I just wanna rewind. Press rewind. Yeah, yeah, press rewind. Yeah, bring the beat back. Press rewind. Yeah, yeah, press rewind.
back. I am back. Goodbye, Charlie. I always loved you. I'm scared. This man scares me.
The children appear to be somewhat malnourished. One kid has what appears to be an adult human bite mark. Another one displays possible signs of sexual assault.
What?
Upon being asked to identify, hey, guess what? I'm interrupting via the phone camera shot right now because I am moving currently and I've already put the big camera away. And I realized I forgot to explain what this video is. We have hit 200,000. And so we're covering the #1 most requested thing by far for this channel. The Finders. So we'll be...
This guy is so interesting because his manner is so odd. He's so odd when he talks. Not bad at all. Like it's interesting. He has 300k subscribers. But just his cadence is so interesting, you know?
Going back to my monologue themselves, the two men remain silent. When further questioned regarding the nature of their relationship to and legal guardian status over the kids, one of the men quickly responds that they're teachers. They're bringing the kids back to a school for geniuses that they study at in Mexico.
What is going on?
So you ask for the name of the school, and also, what they're doing in Tallahassee if they're going to Mexico, considering that they can't exactly just drive across the Gulf. In response to these very basic questions, the two men become visibly nervous. They stop responding. One of them pretends to faint. The other one just decides to lay down on the ground and go limp, at which point he is picked up and carried to jail. Now, I don't know about you, but something about these circumstances feels a little off. No, so this situation is obviously incredibly weird. However, after taking the men and the kids back to the police station and starting to interview them, a clearer picture started to emerge. The children and the men were part of a communal New Age group calling themselves the Finders. This group was based in Washington, D.C., with multiple properties in D.C. and Virginia. Membership consisted of 20 adults and 7 children, led by an enigmatic leader by the name of Marion Petty. When interviewed, the kids reported being given...
Bro, I have no idea where this is going. Like, straight up, I have no idea. What is he going to say next? What details will arise in this cold case? Like, and I know nothing about this beforehand, so of course that's why. But, like, he just is so good at, like, stringing us along, you know?
Given an extraordinary degree of freedom and self-governance as a group, as well as living outside. What? When questioned about sexual assault, all children denied it, but some were reportedly nervous and uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean,
the kids explained that they were not in school and generally did as they wished.
It's the color grading being so different. It's the same shot.
It, but some were
kind of
reportedly
interesting.
Nervous and uncomfortable. The kids explained that they were not in school and generally did as they wished without interference from the adults. They reportedly spent much of their time playing games, and would sometimes be taught new ones by the leader, Petty. When asked what the most recent game they learned to play was, many of them reported that it was a game where you find a grown-up who's asleep or laying down on the ground, and go through his jacket and take his wallet and money.
What? What is going on?
Information, the Tallahassee Police Department got in contact with the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department.
Yeah, no kidding.
And they informed them of the arrest and the situation. After hearing this news, the DC MPD officer reportedly said something to the effect of, "Holy shit, we've been looking into these weirdos. We're gonna go search their properties here." After obtaining a search warrant on the basis of the testimony offered by the kids, the DC Police Department searched 2 different properties belonging to the group. However, at this point, the situation went from really weird to extremely weird.
How does it get weirder?
For starters, the 2 properties owned were very different from one another. One of them, which I'll hereafter call the...
Are you thinking the same thing? You just, like, have no idea where this is going? I am so just, like, on the edge.
HQ was a compound or duplex of 2 adjoining large fancy townhouses in the very expensive Georgetown or Glover Park neighborhood. The other one was an industrial warehouse space near the intersection of 4th Street Northeast and New York Avenue. Now, this is a pretty rough area even now. And back in the late 80s, during the peak of DC being the nation's murder capital in addition to its regular capital,
I didn't know that.
this was one of the single most dangerous parts of the
Spicy.
city. Actually, this was one of the single most dangerous places in the country, as a whole, for that matter. Next, let's take a look at what was uncovered during the search. On February 7th, 3 days after the arrest in Tallahassee, the Washington Post published this article. Authorities investigating the alleged abuse of 6 children found with 2 men in a Tallahassee, Florida park discovered material yesterday in the Washington area that they say points to a 1960s-style commune called the Finders, described in a court document as a cult that allegedly conducted brainwashing and used children in rituals.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a hell of a sentence.
It is a hell of a
DC
sentence.
police, who searched a Northeast Washington warehouse linked to the group, removed large plastic bags filled with color slides, photographs, and photographic contact sheets.
Okay.
Some photos visible through the bag carried from the warehouse were wallet-sized pictures of children similar to school photos, and some were of naked children.
Okay.
DC police
That's
sources
awful.
said that some of the items seized yesterday showed pictures of children engaged in what appeared to be cult rituals. Officials of the U.S. Customs Service, called in to aid the investigation, said that photographs showed children involved in bloodletting ceremonies
What
and one
the
photograph of a
fuck?
child in chains. Customs officials said they were looking into whether or not
Wow.
a child pornography operation was being
Okay, yeah, it has gotten
DC area
weirder
led
and worse.
authorities into a far-reaching investigation
This is
that includes
awful.
the Finders, a group of about 40 people that court documents allege is led by a man named Marion Petty, and their various homes, including the duplex apartment building in Glover Park, the Northeast Washington warehouse, and a 90-acre farm in rural Madison County, Virginia. So, given all that, this sounds pretty open and shut, right?
Yeah, it's bad shit, right?
Well,
It's
apparently not. Because this would be about as far as the investigation went.
what?
You see, progress at the MPD had stopped being made. Updates stopped being
So-
given to the Tallahassee Police Department.
So are they just not going to be able to find the main guy of the cult? Because like photographic evidence of this bad shit happening, you'd think they'd be able to pin it to somebody, right?
The MPD
They
turned
should.
over all evidence to the U.S. Customs Service. The U.S. Customs Service turned over the evidence to the, wouldn't you know, the State Department. I mean, surely they wouldn't destroy a giant cache of evidence of a child exploitation and trafficking ring twice, right? Would they? Oh,
What-
they did? We gotta stop giving evidence to those guys.
What is going
All
on?
charges against the men were dropped. The
What?
Washington Post quietly published a redaction of the initial story.
I mean, yeah, if they destroy the evidence, that would do it, right? What?
And a memo was sent out to the USCS informing them that the case was being transferred as it was an internal CIA matter. And as a result, all case files for both the
What?
MPD and USCS were classified secret. So
Okay.
that really doesn't make me any less suspicious.
So
Now, the official
Maybe
narrative
it
of the
did go
Finders'
somewhere.
ties to the CIA are that A, Petty's wife worked there as a secretary, and B, that one of the adult members of the Finders worked at a company that had been contracted to provide technical and computer training to employees of the CIA.
what?
So that doesn't, that sounds
That's
kind of,
terrifying.
like a nothing burger.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
These statements are both true. However, two things are usually left out of this. Firstly, that Petty's son worked for Air America. This is also the CIA.
What?
Secondly, the company that one of the members of the Finders worked for that provided technical and computer training to the CIA was entirely owned and operated by the Finders.
Okay.
Additionally,
Okay.
the CIA
Yeah,
doesn't
I see what
really
he's
tend
trying to say.
Subcontract out work as much.
If I mean, I said that I had no idea where this is going. Tying this cult to the CIA is definitely not where I thought this was going. What?
They tend to either just like start allegedly independent front companies or just sort of absorb existing companies into being the CIA's private example of that service. Like Air America or Accutron or whatever. So, following this, the operation pretty much just vanishes into thin air. It remains reasonably obscure locally in DC and almost unknown outside the city to basically anybody other than conspiracy theorists. However, in 2019,
Spooky.
because of a huge document released by the FBI under the Freedom of Information Act,
Good.
it begins
Okay.
to take on a new life.
FOIA their ass off.
So, this is the FBI FOIA file on the finders.
Okay. I applaud you for doing the
And also this,
fucking legwork,
And-
bro.
this,
Look at that.
and
I would never, right?
in
I
addition
would
to
never.
an enormous amount
I can do
of
this.
fluff
I'm not gonna
and
do that.
Filler and stuff, designed to just make it take forever to read. As well as a bunch of stuff confirming in more explicit words what we kind of assumed to have happened, i.e. a transcript of a call between the USCS and a CIA employee where it was acknowledged that the investigation was squashed due to it stepping on toes. There are 2
Ooh.
pages in particular
Freaky.
that have started to get a particular amount of attention recently. This is a map of the tunnels alleged to have been uncovered by an excavation of the foundation of Mick Martin Preschool, of Satanic Panic fame. Many people, myself at one point included, took these to be internal documents from the FBI. That would provide pretty cut and dry evidence of there having been an explicitly organized and intentional cover-up of the case. Now, unfortunately, the truth of this is somewhat murkier. Hey, guess who has one free thumb and accidentally deleted critical footage for the voiceover part? Anyways, basically these maps for the excavation were done, like the operation was privately done by a guy named Ted Gunderson, who is the person who submitted it to the FBI. I think we can pick up here. So unfortunately, what this means is that the
love
validity
it.
and accuracy
It's so
of these
odd.
pages now depends on your feelings towards Ted Gunderson. And I don't know confidently enough one way or the other to say for sure. Ted Gunderson, for those unfamiliar, is an FBI agent who worked as the head of the Memphis, Dallas, and eventually Los Angeles FBI offices.
Okay.
And was interviewed,
big
although
shot.
eventually not chosen, for the position of FBI director. However, now he's better known for being an outspoken advocate for the awareness of basically every conspiracy theory ever,
Okay.
ranging from the more grounded, true ones to the more
Like what?
dramatic ones that. So he has a
You
position
can't
and
just say-
reputation as a sort of patron
You can't just mention the true conspiracy theories without. He probably didn't say it because he's already been over them.
saint of the QAnon movement, and due to the fact that he was one of the first major names to publicize the whole,
Great.
like,
Okay.
Illuminati vampires are eating thousands of children every year.
Cool. Okay,
to
so it's hard to believe
their
him on
power
anything.
and Be evil, which that's something that we all know is only kind of true. So I'm not gonna get into that side of it. I'm not gonna take a position one way or another on Gunderson because of the incredibly polarized nature of both his defenders and detractors.
That's fair, honestly.
For all we know, he could have given himself arsenic poisoning.
What?
So the question arises, why was this document in there? Honestly, as far as I can tell, I think this was included as like a distraction of sorts from the rest of the stuff. Like, given the ambiguous provenance of it and the very contentious nature of the topic and the author, it seems like
Like either that or truly it just ended up in there. Like it's just a paper they had and they just handed over everything they had. Maybe not a intentional misdirection. I mean, I don't want to run defense for any part of the government, but
kind of a perfect
I
thing
think often it's less intentional than we think it is.
to toss in there to get people arguing with one another. So from this point forward, this is more or less just conjecture and my personal theory about what's going on here. Reading the documents, the surprising thing to me, upon, sifting through all 900 something pages of these, is
Ugh.
just how little of it actually had to do with anything related to the Tallahassee arrest, anything relating to child
'cause it was a
exploitation,
FOIA,
any,
right?
the nefarious, actions of the 70s or 80s. If you look at the FOIA document vaults for, topics like, North Fox Island or, Project Delta, that sort of thing, it's
I don't know what those are.
The entire document is pretty clear of what it is. Like, even, though, like, a lot of it's redacted. it can
Oh, I
still-
see what he's saying.
It's obvious. Like, what
You can
you're looking
understand.
at and reading.
Yeah.
With this, like, I have no idea what the fuck half of it is. Like, most of the document is just about, like, computer shit.
Huh?
And I guess that sort of
Why
tracks,
would it
given
be?
the, like, reports of, like, upon, searching the warehouse on 4th Street, like, a lot of, the inventories of things taken made mention of, like, computers and, like, technological equipment that was not available on the market. Like, stuff that's, like a computer from 5 years from now, basically. So,
What?
to get the first two things out of the way that I think everyone who has interacted with this case at all is on the same page on. First of all, as a group, the Finders, they were so goddamn weird. They were just a really weird,
I mean, yeah.
philosophical New Age cult that seemed to actually, like, do the stuff they were talking, like,
Weird.
that's
Gross.
their prerogative.
Don't like
Um,
that.
It didn't seem to be inherently, focused around child abuse. Like, it's,
What?
if anything, that happened incidentally.
We're doing these new age cult rituals and just happen to be abusing children. Like, what? That's.
So the other
I
thing,
see what he's trying to say, but like, yeah,
that a lot of these documents,
it happening
were-
incidentally doesn't make it better.
was just a collection of the complaints
Obviously,
from the people of DC against the members of the Finders, but it wasn't for anything nefarious.
it's
Generally
just being
speaking,
weird.
as much as it was
Everybody
just
thought they
stuff
were
that's
weird.
annoying and weird.
Yeah.
Like, just report after report after report complaining about, men in suits going to City Hall and, just spending all day hogging the, records room to just be sifting through, like, every deed to every plot of land in the city, seeing who owns it.
That's so weird.
Going places and just, like, riding the elevator up and down all day.
Is that real?
Walking around and just taking pictures of people, like, going out.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like the cult person was like, here's what God wants you to do. And it's just some random shit that, like, there's no goal to it. But either like a power trip thing from the cult leader or like they just are like having ideas about like what God wants them to do and what God wants their followers to do. And it's just telling them what to do,
outside their house.
It's just
and,
so odd that like, what else could it
not
be,
like running away or trying to hide it. It's just like, and they're like, hey, why are you taking a picture of me? It's like, hassling businesses for tax information, just calling companies and asking them, like, questions about, the company's financial statement. Like,
So weird. Random shit.
weird,
That,
annoying
like,
stuff.
Don't.
All right, screw this. I have tried, doing this take just sort of off the top of the dome like 5 or 10 times to get it to sound natural. Basically, the best theory that I can come up with is that, the Finders did work for the CIA. They were part of it, but
Yeah.
their job and, what they were supposed to be doing was, it's not what people think or, assume, which is that it's, they're the ones, selling the kids on Wayfair or whatever. Like,
What?
I think what their job was, I think they did computer shit. Like, I think it was like,
So I'm gathering that these people, the Finders, were contracted to the FBI to help them with computer shit, but then they also were a cult. And so when it got out that they were a cult and were doing some actually really weird shit, the FBI covered it up because they didn't want everybody looking and being like, oh, those are the people that you are connected with For some reason, it was embarrassing to the FBI to be connected to these weird ass people, right? I don't know.
I think it was like,
He's probably just about to.
computer and logistics and
He's probably just about to say this. So
technology group. And I think one of the members of the group seemed to have been involved in other nefarious, shadowy government, stuff. Like, something that's an important distinction to kind of realize is that the photographs and slides and stuff like that they took from the HQ in the warehouse were not of the kids that lived with them. Like,
what?
I think the kids that lived with them were just their kids who they were like, oh
Is
yeah,
that
let's
worse?
go live outside. We got like computer stuff to do, and we
This
we
is
got
so
people-
baffling.
But the weird, just sort of like confluence and conflux of like, a group of people who are just weird as hell already, and also doing secret shit that they can't explain, and then on top of that, like with one person or multiple people, I seemingly involved in other kinds of child exploitation things. I think that people kind of put 2 and 2 together and came up with 5. Well, this case, I guess, kind of just goes to show you that not everything is going to have like a explanation that makes sense.
Yep.
Or it's going to be a satisfying wrap.
Sometimes you just got to be like, okay,
A lot of things are
maybe
just
we'll never
sort of
know. Probably never know.
confusing, Weird clusterfucks.
So weird.
Like, I've been trying to find a good way to sort of sum up this video or my thoughts on the case for 15 minutes at this point. And the best I can come up with is like an analogy where it's like if you thought you were gonna catch your kid smoking weed like out back, but it's like you go out and you're like, hi, I got you, and it turns out that like no, they're actually running like a crypto pump and dump. Okay, well that's not what I.
That's a funny.
It's like, okay, well that makes all that weird behavior make a bit more sense, I guess. Like
But it's still crazy. Perfect. This is so weird. That's so strange. What a strange, man. Crazy shit. Okay, what next? I think I'm done, actually. It's been good. It's been great. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. And if there's nobody there, then that's okay too. Sleep well. I broadcast this to the entire earth. Sleep well, or get up and feel good, or just have a good time.